Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm gonna be doing a quick video on the Super 7 Spacegodzilla poster color version. And let's go ahead and take a look at the box. And here's the front of the box, and right here is the poster art that it's based off of by the great artist that I don't know how to pronounce his name. And here's the back of the box. Alright, let's get him out of the box. Alright guys, here he is in his full poster color version glory. And I gotta say, man, after a thorough inspection, took him out of the box, and my main concern was the paint. Like if there was some paint scrapes, and there was minor, so I could go ahead and consider this guy a keeper, because if you know, like, see the toes, I thought there was going to be some scrapages on the toes or on the claws, but no. Or the spikes, the shoulder spikes. But no, I mean, I did find a few very minor paint rubs, paint scrapes on the figure, but it's not enough for me to like call Super 7 or send them a message, right? That hey, I need a refund or a replacement. So crisis averted. I did find like I said, I did find minor paint scrapes on the back, but like I said, very minor, not enough, you know, not a major quality control issue. More like, you know, hey, these things aren't perfect, right? Because people that make them are not perfect. So, you know, no real, sorry guys, no real obvious factory quality control issues or defects. So now after I got past the you know, initial unboxing and inspection, now we can move on and talk about this figure. And I always wanted this color scheme Godzilla. I was hoping for SH Monster Arts to do this paint scheme, and you know, with the various reissues that they've had of Spacegodzilla, I was hoping that they would have done a repaint, you know, poster version. But they never did. And then out of nowhere, Super 7 comes out and pulls it off. And man, it's an amazing job, man. My last video, Super 7 video, the Super 7 Destroyer, I said that I wasn't gonna buy any more Super 7s, and I was serious. But then Godzilla Day, they announced this figure out of nowhere, in stock, ready to ship, and I'm like, whoa. And right away that Sunday I bought it. So yeah, right away I placed my order online, and that was back on November 3rd. Today is November 16th or 17th. I received it on the 15th. Man, it took them forever to ship it, man. Like, okay, I thought you guys said you had it in stock, right? But anyway, I'm happy to have this figure. Very glad. I had the original Spacegodzilla with this paint job was by a company named Trendmasters, and I had them all. I had all the Trendmasters, but they were the mini ones, the mini figures. I think they were like 4 inches tall, I think. And I had all of them, and one of them was the Spacegodzilla with this paint job. But I went ahead and gave those toys, since I have a bunch of Godzilla toys. So at the time, I went ahead. This was back in the late 90s when the Godzilla 98 movie came out, and Trendmasters made a Godzilla 98 movie merchandise toys. And they made some of these too, the Heisei, the 90s Godzilla's toys. So they made toys for that too. And one of them was the Trendmaster, and they had this paint job. And so I had a bunch of Godzilla toys after a few years of collecting. And what did I do with it? What did I do with that Trendmasters Spacegodzilla figure? Well, I grabbed a whole bunch of Godzilla toys I had, and I sent them to my cousins, my little cousins in Mexico. You know, they didn't have a dad, number one. And so because of that, you know, sometimes, a lot of times there's hardships, financial hardships. So since they didn't have a dad and I had these extra toys, I just decided to go ahead and share, you know, some toys. And so I gave them to my little cousins. My little cousins in Mexico. And I'm happy to have this figure now in my collection. I'll be right back with the size comparison. Alright, so here he is next to the Mondo Spacegodzilla that also has the same paint job. And I love both of them. I still have yet to do a video for this Mondo Spacegodzilla, but I just wanted to show you guys the side by side, and we get an idea of how massive. So yeah, you get an idea how massive the Super 7 figure is. I love the blue, man. I love the paint job, man, on both of these figures. So yeah, later I want to make a proper video for the Mondo. Here's a rear shot of them side by side. So yeah, love both of these figures. So happy to have this version of Spacegodzilla back in the collection. Let's do another size comparison, shall we? So here we have my Super 7 collection so far. Now I'm done, okay? I'm not collecting any more Super 7 Godzilla figures. So I just wanted to get these versions, and of course the Destroyer, because I'm a big Destroyer fan, and they look great together. And one final comparison is the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 89. This is the bigger version that has lights and sound, and they look good together. I'm gonna pair these up together because, like I said, you know, I'm not buying any more Super 7, so I'm not gonna buy a Super 7 Godzilla to pair up with the Spacegodzilla. Nope. But I'll just pair these up nicely together. So yeah, so happy with this figure. So glad I got it. For me, it was an instant buy, no brainer. Love at first sight. Super 7. So far, I am impressed. I love their work. The sculpt. It's a great sculpt, man. Great paint work. I love this blue, man. I love it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Until the next video. Bye.